Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and we are back again talking yet about more detractors of Eric July, including one Buster Baxter, aka Dick Masterson, still talking about this. Still crying about it. It's been almost 2 months, still crying about ISOM 2, claiming that Eric should have donated more to the comic books for kids charity. It just never ends with this guy, huh? It just never ends. We're going to start here, though, with this guy talking about Eric's wife. You can read the title of his video. I'm not going to repeat this. But first things first, before we get into it, One Race movies suck. You can tell right away that this guy really doesn't like it when he's not represented in movies for some reason. Hater insults Eric July's wife. Let's get into it.
So, one thing is I will say, I'm going to put single loser or whatever in my title because the guy, when I was explaining
Single loser.
About him going, very large hand, I said most likely you're just going to end up single.
He's allowed to have his opinion on the internet. You're allowed to have your opinion on the internet. The fact that you're claiming that he's single, even though he's pretty much put it out there on the internet that he's married to a black woman, by the way, just tells me you're being disingenuous.
He brought in some girl, and my video response is that your mom? I immediately thought that. So this is the same thing I'm going to go with. It's not a real relationship. Let's say when you're 40, and in this video he says, she even kissed him on the cheek. It's like a real girl is really with you, she'll kiss you on the lips. He tried to go for a lip and he kissed him on the cheek. And I was sitting there still thinking, is that your mom? The video, I didn't come out and say it, but it's the same as the other coon on YouTube that I've done videos about.
The other derogatory term that he's done videos on, these people just openly like to out themselves and expose themselves for who they really are when it comes to hating on another man's success. Talking a bunch of noise about the man's wife, essentially.
Your bitch, that was a girl that you're with, I doubt you're still with, is freaking ugly.
Yes. He's still with her, he's married to her, and you should be the last person talking about ugly with that mop on your head. You should be the last person talking about ugly looking at your ass. Just saying.
I sure that was your mom. I'm still wondering if that was your mom. And she kissed you on the cheek. But the thing, but this is the thing. The guy's disgusting. You see the hair coming out of his shoulders and crap?
You know, that's typically what men have. They have hair growing on their body. Clearly something you can't grow on your face. Look like you got pubes on your face, bud, while having a mop on your head.
And this thing is like, why would someone do that shit? Why are these hate channels, why are they so, like, nasty like that? It's things like, I'm gonna look how I want, I'm a man, I do what I want, dress how I want, I don't even need to take baths anymore.
I mean, you look like you don't shower either. I mean, you look like you should be the last one talking about not showering, looking at your hair, your nappy hair. Now, I don't mean to go for the personal attacks, but I mean, if this person is gonna go for personal attacks, the gloves are off already, so.
I can have hair coming out of nasty places that I've never freaking seen before. Not shaved.
That's because you have no testosterone in your body for hair to be growing in those areas.
Even all that. Girls or something. And this guy, I guess you call your boy, comes and starts, hey, what's up? You would like turn around and say, I don't know who that guy is that's gonna walk the other way, because that will make you want to whoop his ass because he came to embarrass you. He's like that friend that you don't want to even be around you anymore. He's your embarrassment. Imagine being with a group of girls. He comes with shirt where you can see his hair coming out, and it's just like when you're 40 or I'm pretty sure he's older, and he's like with some girl that looks like
he's 33. I'm pretty sure. And again, why are these people so fixated on this man's shoulder hair? Like, do you have some weird gay fantasy you want to tell people about? Some kind of projection you might want to show? Because it's very weird that you people always seem to project and talk about the man's shoulder hair for some reason.
like his mom. It's just you might as well just say, hey, you can be with another gay guy. It's no different. It's just like I don't see that as dishonor. It's just like it's a relationship that no one gives a shit about.
Dude's weird. Apparently somebody reacted to a video that he made 2 years ago about this race swap. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, we're back again with Big Daddy. Has some more insight for us. Let's hear what he has to say.
I talked about how there's a sense of fear about young Rippa. You don't want to get on his bad side. You just want to do whatever he tells you to do. I imagine it's the same way with his artists. Whatever young Rippa puts on that script, I'm going to draw, even if it's fucking garbage. Do you think...
According to who? According to Mr. Big Daddy, who has nothing better to do with his life than to complain about someone else's success, rather than making his own success, when he says he can write better than Eric, but yet here you are, still complaining about the man.
Young Rippa's writer, or young Rippa's artist, is going to go off script at all, and try to do anything creative like that? No. He's going to do whatever the fuck young Rippa puts on that fucking page, even if it's garbage. You see, young Rippa, I doubt
You really think that his artists are scared of him? That's kind of funny.
He has any sort of rapport like that with his artists. His artists aren't going to go off script and do it better. If they know that they can do it better, they're going to do it exactly the way he tells them to, because they're scared of him. I talked about how
Such a weird dude, man. Twitter weirdo loses their mind and pearls over a 2-year-old video of mine of an artist fixing the art for the My Adventures with Superman cartoon. These people aren't fans of these characters. This is just a distraction from your charity fraud. They're still going with the narrative that him donating to comic books for kids is a charity. By the way, just as an update, as of recording of this video, the campaign is currently sitting at $1.616 million. 9,472 cover A's, 10,024 cover B's, which is the Ethan Van Sciver cover. This is the Turnion cover, I believe, cover A, and then 3,324 of the cover C's that are the Shane Davis cover that are embossed and foil, I believe. But of course, we still have Dick Masterson, aka Buster Baxter. If you ever hear Eric talk about the Buster Baxter, he's talking about this guy. Still going on pretty much today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and talking about it in his live stream too. You can see it right there. $17 charity comics. It's like, dude, you have anything else going on? It's quite hilarious how people are roasting you in your comment section because you're a clown. Like, if I catch you scamming cancer kids, I will make fun of you until you give them their money. Yeah, you're gonna waste your life talking about this man's comic in a negative light and get nothing out of it. This isn't enough money either, Eric. Should be $11K, and you're still a piece of crap for trying to steal from them in the first place. Well, you were the one that clearly said his comic campaign was fraudulent, said it was a scam. You still I'm pretty sure you call it a grift too at some point. And this is what you're saying. After the whole apology on Flashcast, you're still over here crying like a little girl. As always, you get roasted though. You're still lying about Eric, but that's okay because apart from your shills fans and like-minded dick riders, pretty much everyone sees you for the lying piece of crap you really are, and it's helping new customers find us as well. And guess what? They like the book. Who are you? Andrew Tate's alt account. Shut up, you're ugly. Unless they come out and say Eric agreed to this before a few days ago when they started, then what are we to assume other than the public shaming made them agree to more donations? Last 2 weeks could mean anything. This is the appropriate take after Rolf got deleted for his much bigger cancer donations. Overhead warehouse. People trying to talk nonsense. Warehouses don't run themselves. I wonder if proceeds from each book means from the regular sales or donation sales. Probably donation sales. You got proven to be a complete... This is Bruce, Flash. If you ever see him in Eric's chat, he's a cool dude. You got proven to be a complete and utter joke. He's donating the money and the books. You have nothing and you've been exposed as a complete piece of human trash. You are attacking Eric for supporting a charity. Eat that crow, clown. You should. And this is a post from Comic Books for Kids on their Facebook, saying when a creator contacts us and wants to work with us, we are thrilled. As long as the materials are all ages suitable, we know that we can give some goodies to the kiddos. Based on the level of maturity, we can provide items to the troops. We have one mission, and that is to simply provide the goodies provided to us back to the kiddos and to the troops. It has only been a couple of weeks since we were contacted by Mr. Eric July. Eric informed us that someone on his staff knew of our organization and wanted to make a difference. We discussed donation options, and a selection was put up on his website, allowing others to order books for the charity. Now, just a couple of weeks later, thanks to many supporters, their website is showing that over 1,000 books will be donated to Comic Books for Kids. However, what Eric and his team have not stated, and we want to publicly thank him for, is that this team has taken proceeds from each book and sent it back to CB4K. In just the last 2 weeks, Eric and his team have donated over $8,000 to support our initiatives for this year. Furthermore, there is a commitment to continue to provide us with books and additional funds from each book purchase. Thank you, Eric and team, for making a difference to so many. Which, of course, this clown thinks that he's somehow involved in this. The percentage that's being sent is paltry compared to the amount of books. We also don't know the timeline of the donations. He may have been shamed into donating actual money, which would make him the hero, which this guy, of course, gets dunked on. He literally said he made monetary donation either the day of or the day after he started the campaign, but stated it was marked from the charity's decision on how much he wanted to disclose. Why would anyone feel shamed about offering a donation campaign his supporters asked for? We got Andrew from the social media manager of the Rippaverse. These mentally ill rejects and mosquito dickheads will never be convinced that we're doing this from a good place. F them. Exactly. I made that. Like, I directly caused this. I have proof. You did not, and you have nothing but another pile of embarrassment. He said either day 1 or 2 that he made monetary donations that were up to mark if he ever wanted to disclose. So how much have you donated to charity? Which charity recently? Receipts, please. Yes, he did. He donated tons to charity. It's the core philosophy of his show. Watching the episode, you'll see it. I can't stomach listening to Dollar Store Hedgelord Gilbert Godfrey. Your tinfoil hat's on too tight. How much have you donated? Dick continues to look asinine, staying on par as always. He's sending the books and adding money on top. Maybe you can't read or English is your second language. Of course, Dick Masterson getting dunked on because he's got nothing. He literally has nothing. He literally has nothing. This is his entire life now. He's trying to dunk on Eric July. Meanwhile, he's more successful than him and Vito combined. Wait, to get his comic is trash, but what's wrong with explaining? That's funny. You still can't read or understand what people are saying, which is on par for the course in your case. How about you match donations from Rippaverse with your massive amount of money you have? Maybe Vito could donate some of his book. No, oh wait. It's not eligible for donation because he's an ugly tard that thinks a multiverse comic will sell large amounts in the current climate. That's funny. Just started like a week ago. He doesn't have to send money all at once. The money doesn't necessarily clear the bank all at once. In the midst of a high-volume campaign, running a company, a popular YouTube channel, you're mad he didn't meet your timeline? Touch grass. Didn't think Eric July would be the person to turn Dick into an emotional woman. Lol. I thought it would be Vito. Actually, it should be this much. This is worse than selling indulgences. At least the Vatican money. I'm not reading that. Nice job bullying him into giving up some of the money. You should 11,000 of your money. Yeah, how much have you donated, little dick? That's hilarious. Wells his walls like a money-filled pinata. Here's a link to donate directly to help the kids you're pretending to care about. So there's a link to the charity that Eric July is donating to. It's really funny that Dick Masterson is still an emotional bitch who's still crying over the Rippaverse. I'm sure people like actual fandom and Eric are still crying about it as well somewhere out in the ether of Twitter. But this is all I'm going to cover for today. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button. Do not interact with anyone that I've shown on screen. Comment below what you feel about all this. In the comment section down below, we'll have a discussion in the comments. Subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.